Hey everyone, Metal here, and welcome back to Pokemon. Here's a new professor. So, it's been a while since I've recorded voice. I just got back from a 50-hour work week. It's been tiring. Going back and forth to different projects that are always something new. Speaking of something new, there's a character who, well, would not be new if you had actually gone to class, and I did not. But if that's something you like to do, you can do that and answer some simple questions and things and do a couple of errands. I think there's a professor who directs you towards the kind of secondary legendary Pokemon of this game, and I might go for them. I don't know. There's like those swords in the ground. I think there's like 32 or something, and I have to like look them up because they're just everywhere. But maybe there's, maybe they go on the map. It would be convenient, so I'll check it out. At least, you know, say hi to these professors and such, like this one, who is, I guess, the gym teacher, or the physical education. Good to see fighting types out here, again. I mean, we had that again, so, Fortress is great here. I mean, bug types are just fantastic. I mean, with Steel, I mean, like, Bug Steel's a great type, because it's only weak to fire, and even then, this, as you know, has 30, so definitely have an opportunity to throw up those classic toxic spikes. I do think that this tournament will be the last time I use that move, just because it's kind of unfair, you know? Oh, I just noticed that the Tauros, the Paldean Tauros with the fire element here, has red horns when it roars. I guess the other one in Violet has blue. Oh, so maybe in Scarlet this this person has the blue Tauros, which is water type. See, this one's fire. Tell. And it's got like a signature move. I kind of like Oricorio, come to think of it, where like if based on its secondary type, it attacks with that type, which is pretty cool. You know, you don't have to mix around like with a cast form. Oh, you go. Well, cast form has Weather Ball that always changes with the weather. So, well, I guess cast form's a good example. I don't think it's in this game, by the way. But yeah, cast form like has different moves they would have to use to take advantage of the weather, you know, like blizzard or thunder or I guess fire, flamethrower. Anyway, using two-turn moves with this poison is really handy. Of course, if you're going up against the Medicham, that's gonna be redundant. Anyway, and also using a ghost type in general against these is pretty good. Oh man, I just remembered the theme that I went with this team, you know, this futuristic team. Yeah, pretty good idea. Yet again, don't know if you can really understand, but the flying types cannot be affected by, well, I guess by spikes, toxic spikes and spikes, but I guess Stealth Rock still affects them. I guess the rocks are not exactly on the ground. Figured I'd mess around with a little infestation, you know, kind of rub it in like, oh, I don't need to hit you hard. I guess that's what the AI that the game itself does on occasion, you know, is just a funny little move. It's funny. They like to show off, and, well, so do I. Yeah, here I go with, oh, well, I didn't expect that. Oh, so she, yeah, now I remember. Again, it's been a long time since I recorded this. So this professor has both new Tauros with the elements, and I think the blue one is Violet exclusive, and the red one is Scarlet exclusive, which is kind of an advantage for Scarlet. Well, not really. Well, yeah, it's for Scarlet, because I don't think there's any other fire fighting types. I mean, of course, there's the older starters, but they aren't in this game. And what you do have is Quaquaval, you know, our old friend, who I will surely see soon. I'll see to it that sooner or later we shall get back into this tournament when Nimona actually gets into it, and we shall defeat her. But with that thing, that is water fighting. So, how about this matchup, huh? Old versus new. Osu. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's a... I think I took some karate classes several years ago, and I think that's just like a salute word, like osu. Like that's the way you say it. Something like that. And anyway, I'm faster. But we're gonna take some serious damage, I guess. Oh, super effective too! Ah, but wait! Iron Hands is a big bulky tank. Not really good against special moves though. So if you got like a Toadscruel using Earth Power, for example, that thing could probably get knocked out in one hit. Probably. Of course, there's still the issue of its massive HP. So it actually is dangerous, because then it could like force palm or something, and that would hurt a Toadscruel quite a lot. I got to admit. And you got to be careful in that the crater. Hey, speaking of the Great Crater or whatever, yeah, the Great Crater. Heard about that, some DLC, some extra content for this game. Didn't know it'd be announced. Well, I guess it's the right time to announce it, right? It's coming out in about a year. A few, like 2-3 seasons, I think. And it's based on the crater. There's like a couple of sort of legendaries, or maybe one of them or both of them are like that cub food thing that the Sword and Shield DLC, I think it was the Crown Tundra. I think? No, I think it was the other one. I forget what it's called. Isle of Armor, I think. That one had the cub food that you had to raise up. And I think maybe the one with the turtle thing is the one you have to raise, or something like that. Probably some situation like that will reappear. Anyway, this set of opponents will always be your set of opponents in your first attempt, in your first go-through at the tournament. I don't know if it changes if you lose, so we shall see. Yet again, Lumina Crash is it's a potent move in a way, but you know, I'm like Steel type, so it's not that bad. Ah yes, Fortress. I think it's probably like defensive against most types. I know that Steel in this game is resists like about half, like almost half of types. Anyway, there's that first impression. I think that's what I did. I don't know if it has like really high priority, like maybe it's just +1, but it could be plus like 2 or 4. It's like different tiers of it. It's like not just quick attack, there's also protect. You know, protect I think comes before quick attack. Anyway, that thing got low kicked by the low kicks. How about that? Yeah. Oh, that's sad, you know. Like, that one move is really like the bane of the existence of the Bisharp and King Gambit. But Go-Go over here, this thing. Yet another bulky Pokemon. So you better watch out, unless it tries to do that. Yet another situation where we have an opponent who just goes for a non-attacking move, thinking it's a tactic. But it's not. Might makes right in this situation. Not every situation, as I have shown. Throughout my journeys, throughout in the Paldea region. Yeah, by the way, I'm still tired. Again. Figured I'd remind you about that. Oh boy, and I got some recording. If I can do it today, I have just had the opportunity. Let me see how long I recorded this. Yeah, I've recorded this on like February 20th. In 2 weeks before I recorded my voice here. But maybe I think my the next go about with the tournament will probably be same time commentary. Anyway, this is actually not a fantastic matchup. You'll see, but I thought it would be, but it's not. I just forgot about that earthquake. But that's fine. Got my defenses up, and I just figured I'd use Iron Thorns for something, right? Granted, there is one, the Iron Jugulus, I just couldn't really find a use for. Like, I tried to use it for Iono, and as I said, like, it had some use a little bit, but I just replaced it with the Noivern. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but Noivern is really cool pun, you know, because there's like noir, right, nighttime, it's a French word for night, and then there's noise, right, because the big bat with the loudspeakers for ears is gonna make some noise, and also it's a wyvern, which is some kind of dragon, and that is a really cool name. I think there are quite a few Pokemon with really nicely mixed together names. For example, there's Lokix, right? There's Locust, you know, the little insects, or causes, you know, the plague, you know, that thing. There's the thing it does, that move, low kick. And there's, I guess, Loki, you know, the mischievous god, you know, that character. So yet again, there's like 3 different inspirations you can pretty cleanly see. Yeah, wait, what happened there? Oh, wild charge. Yeah, that I just figured I'd go out in a bang, you know. I didn't have any other better moves, and I just figured, whatever. And you know what? I'll finish off with this thing. Yeah, this is the time to shine for Iron Hands. So I'll give a hand to this. This thing is gonna use its hands to wreck this rock thing after getting hit by Earth Power. But as I said, lots of HP make up for that rather low special defense. So yet again, my first battle against Geeta was not as easy. It was kind of easy, and this was easier, so there's that. Yeah, there you go. She gave a hand to Iron Hands. How about that? I actually, I guess I'll mention now, speaking of the iron things, That Iron Jugulus I did use to try and go catch a new Pokemon for my next team. Because I figured I'd go look for another shiny. Partly because I missed out on that other shiny that Spidops, which is unfortunate because it looks really cool, but that's fine. Maybe I'll use a Spidops in another playthrough. You know, there's plenty of time. It's a big game with lots of Pokemon, and you can replay it and all that. I'll find. As of recording this, I have played and I have found a replacement shiny, and it is well, it's an interesting shiny. It will do something. I think. I haven't yet to record the next Academy Ace tournament. The situation. Yeah, there we go. Not as a one-time event. Yeah, let's keep that in mind. It shall be regular. I don't know if it's daily, but we'll see. If it's not daily, I might have to find a different recording plan, but I'll try and go multiple times in a day. We'll see if that works. It'll be fun. It will likely be live commentary, unlike this. This is, again, post-commentary. I have recorded the game before my voice. And the next time, I think, will be simultaneous. Anyway, School Battle Brawl. Okay. We got a cap. Alright, I look forward to that. As I said, Nemona will be the strongest opponent in the game. And maybe with the downloadable content, the challenges will reach all the way up to level 100. Or even 90, that would be fine. I mean, they should go up higher than this, I think. I mean, maybe they should at least start at 60, I don't know. But we'll see. If it does, maybe I'll even pick it up. Okay, so this unlocks... So the first Academy Ace tournament being the conclusion of the main story and all that unlocks these Terra raids. I don't think I ever showed a Terra raid. Well, I might as well show one of them. Maybe I'll go find a 6-star one and, you know, try that out, I guess. We'll see. Yeah, maybe if I can't really get to those legendary things, the Chinese ones, the ancient Chinese things. Anyway, this cap is actually kind of underwhelming, but that's fine. I'll eventually change out of it. I couldn't really find a good fit for that. Like, this outfit is rather clashing. See, I had to mix around. See, okay, well, you know, I guess this is fine. Yeah, I guess I'll do. See, I think I set up this outfit thinking I'd go for steel types only next, but I think I'll go for the shinies.